stupidly epic.
Hello everybody and welcome back to You Got 5 Minutes. Today's game is LocoRoco on the PS4. This game was originally released on the PSP back in the day. My goodness, has it been that long? Man, I remember the day that this came out. I remember buying this game on the PSP back when it first came out. That's well over a decade ago. It's got to be well over a decade. I can't believe that, man. It's been so long. Anyway, the story setup is these aliens come down. They're called, I think they're called Mojas. Moja. I think that's what they're called. And you've got to save the little LocoRoco characters here, the little wee ball characters, from being killed by the Mojas because they're alien invaders and they're trying to kill the LocoRoco. So what you do is you play the role of the planet and you roll the characters around. You roll them left and right, and like you can make them hop up by causing an earthquake and things like that. So you use the left and right shoulder buttons to tilt the planet to make them roll around, because they can't do anything on their own. They're like, all they do is sing. All the LocoRoco do are sing and like eat and sing. That's all they do. And what a wonderful game! what a really cool idea for a game. I remember back when the PSP version first came out, people were annoyed that the game didn't have any tilt controls, because this would have been perfect for, you know, tilting the you know, gyroscope, so you can tilt the world around like with your hand. And I don't know if this version has that functionality. I never actually checked, but I don't know how it would work. Because the way you jump in the game is you hold the left and right shoulder buttons down, and then let go. Like it's almost like you sort of SSX style kind of charge the jump up, and then you let go. But you wouldn't believe the places that this game goes. Like this game is actually a lot bigger than you'd probably think. It's got like multiple worlds in it, and each world's got like what, like 8 stages or something. It's really big. It's like a properly big game, and every world that you go to, you get different LocoRoco to try and save. So the first world is these wee yellow ones here. The next one's like, I don't know, they look like tomatoes or like grapes or something like that. You know, like they're all like sort of different colours, and like they've got their own different personalities and that. I'm pretty sure one of them is like, they look like total stoners. Like they've got dreadlocks and that, and it's just like their eyes are like, they look like they're half baked, you know. But they all have different voices as well. So like depending on who you want to save, like once you've saved them, you can choose them. So you can go back to previous levels as those LocoRoco. And you can hear the song in a totally different way, because they sing it differently, because they've got like, you know, you've got different personalities. So it's really cool. Yeah, it's just like it's just this really nice sort of happy platformer. But like it goes pretty crazy later on, because the Mojas, they're not going to give up. They're here to stay, and they're totally wanting to take over the planet. But yeah, like total cool LocoRoco. And oh, you get the Mois as well. The little dudes waving there. They're I think you collect them, you get like parts for the Loco house, or the LocoRoco house, or whatever it's called. You collect them. I think if you collect all 20 LocoRoco in a world, or in a level, sorry. And you collect all 3 Mois, then you get like 4, like there's only 3 Mois per level, but there's also 20 LocoRoco, I was about to say Pokemon there, LocoRoco per level as well. So like, you get a house part for collecting 20 LocoRoco, and you get a house part for collecting each of the Moi Moi, because the Moi Moi are kind of like, they're kind of hidden away in their own little secret areas. They're not totally, like, they're not hidden really, really well or anything like that, but like, yeah, it's just like each level's got like secret parts to it that you got to try and find. Whether that's like a plant in the ground that you've got to like mess with, or whether it's like literally a secret cave that you roll into, you know. But yeah, really, really cool, fun, quirky game. I'm sure an awful lot of people have heard of it, but you know, not everybody bought a PSP, so, and I'm sure even less people that, like, I don't think 100% of the people that bought a PSP bought LocoRoco, so, with the PlayStation 4 being so popular, why not jump in now? Like, if you like kind of cutesy platformers, it's really nice, and I'll probably be, I'm not saying it's definitely for sure, but like, I'll probably be covering Patapon next, because that, Patapon was my favourite PSP game. I think probably between Patapon and Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, they were probably my two favourite PSP games. And man, what like playing this again is totally filled me with nostalgia for like the good old PSP, because like that had Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep on it. It had Final Fantasy Crisis Core on it. Crisis Core was amazing, man. Like, the PSP was such a great machine. It had Dracula X Chronicles on it. Man, there was so many really, really good games. Like, there was like 3 LocoRoco games, 3 Patapon games, 3 LocoRoco games. Because I think it was like LocoRoco 1 and 2, and then LocoRoco Midnight Carnival or something like that. I can't remember. It sounds like a Guilty Gear game. The Midnight Carnival. But yeah, like there was so many good games, and the PSP was also backwards compatible with PS1 games as well, so you could totally download, like back when they fully supported, you know, the notion of, oh, here's like downloadable PS1 games, woo! You know, you could do that on the PSP as well. And they were well into it back then, but not so much now. Like, whenever you try to look for like PS1 games, you can never find them anymore. It's weird. And they still haven't brought over Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 over to Europe. It's the one, I say the one game, but it's like, I want Misadventures of Tron and Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 over here, and they've still not done it yet, and I don't think they ever will. It's so annoying because those games are stupidly expensive over here. Like, if you try and buy them on like eBay or something like that, it's so dang expensive. But I'd love to just like pull my PS3 out and like play them on the PS3, you know, like just download them off the PSN. That would be ideal. I'd love that, but they're not gonna do it. I don't know why. Like I really hope they do like a remaster or something like that, because like I just really, really, really want to get Mega Man Legends 1 and 2, because they're like excellent in every way. But yeah, anyway, back to like total LocoRoco. It's weird because when I first seen the game, I think that was my first proper foray into sort of these kind of quirky cutesy platformers, or quirky cutesy sort of Japanese games. Like my buddy Rage is like, he's well into these kind of things, you know. Like he loves like games like Parappa the Rapper and like Incredible Crisis and things like that. So, but like for me, this is kind of like sort of new territory for me, because like I was like, oh, what's this? But like, it's weird. It's infectious, you know. Like the try to save the wee Patapon characters, and it's an infectiously happy game. Like the Patapon are just like genuinely happy, and they're just like, all they want to do is like kind of sing and eat, and it's like kind of struck a chord, because you know, that's just me, you know. I mean, just like this jolly fat guy who wants to It wants nothing more than to just relax and like eat and sing and be happy, you know. But yeah, like if you want to split the LocoRoco up, you just tap circle. That causes like a lightning strike, I think, and that splits them up. But if you want to shake them together again, like the lots of little ones together again, you hold the circle button in, and that shakes them back together with like an earthquake or whatever like that. Yeah, you see that there. So you can like, you know, pop them into like walls and that, and like they'll knock over like thin walls and stuff. So like, there's an awful lot of game mechanic here for like such a simple game, because all you're doing is rotating left and right slightly, making them jump a little bit, and then like using the circle button to either assemble them or disassemble them. And it's just really slick. It works really well. It's like a very simple game, but the way they've designed the levels is like, you know, they're meant to be speedrun. Like you could speedrun these levels. You can score chase these levels. You know, like you can just like you can completionist them. You know, you could try and collect every collectible on the levels. Just the way they're structured is just really fun and like really engaging. And look at this. It's like the guy's still happy. He's like, okay, I'll move. Bye. Yeah, this is like everything's just so jolly. One scary thing that I will say though is that me and I think it was Rage, we were joking that the whenever the mini LocoRocos like all join back together again, the reason they're screaming is because they're losing their individuality. They're like, no! Because they're getting like sucked back into like being like one blob again instead of like tons of them. Oh man. Anyway guys. Oh, that was LocoRoco. A fun wee quirky sort of Japanese kind of platformer game. Initially for the PSP, now for the PS4. And I'm pretty sure like in their advertising they're like, oh, it's all like 4K in that, so you know, check it out if you've got a PSP Pro, PlayStation 4 Pro. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. We'll see you in the next episode, eh? Maybe Patapon. Right, catch you later guys. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye! So they're also currently remaking LocoRoco 2 for the PS4. Obviously, it's maybe like a really successful thing. But this come in a 3-pack for LocoRoco, Patapon, and Parappa the Rapper. So yeah, check it out.